Hi, welcome to one of your few videos from me on our new consultant page. But I wanted to quickly give you a rundown of some things that you can say when you're making phone calls, because it is truly the most valuable thing you can do for your business is get on your phone and start dialing the phone number. I know text is easy, I know Facebook message is easy, but I had the good fortune of going to corporate office, PR Remits Corporate, last spring, and they had done some research and they found out through some surveys from some new consultants that the consultants who actually dialed phone numbers as opposed to sent text messages and Facebook messages actually had a 71%, I think is what the stat was, better return rate on their efforts to book parties. And so they were more likely to get parties booked, more likely to have higher numbers at the end of their first 30 and 60 and 90 days, and they were more likely to have bigger sales and obviously more profit. So I want you to be in that higher percentage and get the most out of your business, the most out of your investment. So I'm going to give you some vocabulary that you can use when you're making these phone calls, because I know it can be a little nerve-wracking calling. So there's some things that you can say that will make it more effective and also help your friends and family help you easier. First, let me say that friends and family, for some people, are not the best. They don't respond as positively as we would hope. And so don't take that personally. You're going to hear no a lot in this business. And sometimes hearing it from your friends and family can be a little bit of a gut punch because you weren't expecting it. But don't take it personally. People, that's why we're in this business. People are having a hard time and have for a long time about the idea of sex and talking about it openly and making it fun and not clinical and not private. So that's one of the reasons that you are going to love what we do, is that we help women not be so scared of that. But in the meanwhile, getting ourselves in front of groups of women so that we can preach that philosophy can be a little challenging. So just know going into it that you're going to have people who are not as receptive as you thought they were going to be. And don't be disappointed or frustrated. Just move on to the next one. There are plenty of people out there who are excited about what we do. They want our information. They're hungry for this knowledge, and they're excited to help you with your business. So it's just a matter of keep on dialing. So when you call someone, you're going to say, "Hey, Susie, this is Tasha. I have some really exciting news. I need your help. I know I can count on you. You've always been a good friend. I need 3 small parties and 3 big parties in the next 4 weeks. Which one do you think you could help me with? I have this date and this date." Notice I did not say, "Can you book a party?" I didn't say, "What date do you want?" Those are 2 things that will quickly delay your income and your return on your business. You want to know before you dial the phone what dates that you want to be booked. And so, let me grab my calendar real quick. If we're talking about March, and we are currently on the 10th, so you're just going to use these numbers in general when you're using your calendar. So we're on the 10th, and you have your launch party somewhere on this weekend. You can look at this next week, and this next week, and this next week, the beginning of it at least, and say which dates you have open. But if you're right here, and you have the 20th and 21st available, you want to offer those 2 dates first rather than saying which date do you want. They're going to pick the 28th because women think that we need forever to plan things. That's why women take a year or 2 years to plan a wedding. I plan mine in 8 weeks, and you can too. But we're not talking about weddings. We're just talking about a get together with your girlfriends for a girls' night. So it's not nearly as intricate as far as planning goes. And it can be a lot of fun to throw a girls' night together. So let your girlfriends know that you need 3 small parties and 3 big parties. So we say that because we don't want anyone to think they have to throw this huge bash. You would rather probably practice in front of a smaller group anyway, your first few parties, and it's going to make it easier for you to get those parties booked. Even if every single person you call says, "I want to have a small party, I don't mind doing a small party for you," fine, whatever you think it's going to be, because one of the benefits of this business is that once someone hears that there's a party like this happening, they say, "Can I go? Can I go? Can I bring a friend? Can you bring a friend? Can I come with you? Can I bring a friend too?" So you're going to see that happening, and we're going to teach you how to do some hostess coaching to help your hostesses be successful with planning a larger than small party. So 2 key factors when you're making these phone calls. 1, know your dates before you call and only offer 2 at a time, starting with the first 2 you have available. And you're going to say, "I know I can count on you. Which dates work best for you, this one or this one? March 20th or 21st? March 21st or 22nd? Only dates that you have open, and if those don't work, you say, "Okay, no problem, I have these next 2 dates available." and then the next 2 dates you have available. So know what your schedule could be, and know what dates you want to have booked. And then you want to make sure you're going to say, which one can you help me with, not can you help me? Because most women are going to say, yes, I can help you, and they'll figure out a way to make it work. If for some reason someone says, no, I just can't do it, it's just not my thing, or I'm not in a position to be able to do a party right now, you're going to say, okay, no problem. Thanks for taking my call. Do you have any friends that are super fun that wouldn't mind letting me practice my presentation on her and a couple girlfriends to get some free stuff? So go ahead, rewind the video and listen to that, write it down so you can practice it, and I want you to make calls. 5 calls a day for the next 10 days, and you will have parties booked where you need them to be, and then you're going to play booking games at your launch party as well. We don't want you to rely on your launch party for all your parties to be booked, especially with the weather we've been having. I know we're not supposed to have any more snow, but what if there's a freak snowstorm this weekend and your launch party was supposed to be where you got all your parties booked? Then you don't have any parties booked because you didn't have any planned in advance. So we want you to have a full calendar before your launch party even gets here, so that this is just one of several parties you're going to kick ass at, make lots of money, and have lots of fun. So if you have questions about this process, go ahead and post them in the comments below. Let me know if you have any questions. My number is 301-704-9018, and you can text me anytime, and I will get back to you within a couple hours, if not right away. Thanks, good luck, and let us know how you're doing.